Yo everyone, EV Chaser back again with another team intro. This time, it's another single battle team that falls under the EV Chaser category thanks to our friend Sylveon here. And this team I'm deciding to call Trans Pride. As you could guess by the name, it's all feminine looking, and guess by the Pokemon, it's all feminine Pokemon that are all males. And yep, that's pretty much the whole theme. I don't have a strategy because of it, and that's why I decided to go single battles, so I can just focus on attack and as much coverage as possible. So we will get into the teams and the team itself and see how they are. So first up we have Ukushi the Sylveon, the shiny Sylveon. If he'll stop running, I need to get a good shot of you. Shiny Sylveon, there we are. So he's the leader of the crew. You know him well. And he's finally back to kick some tail. And now he's sleeping. Dreaming of some tail, probably. But yeah, that's Ukushi. Let's look at his stats, shall we? So starting with Ukushi. Ukushi has a Fire Terra type to mix things up. And it's wearing an Assault Vest, so it boosts my special defense, but I cannot use status moves with Ukushi. Here is Ukushi's moveset with Hyper Voice, Terra Blast, Shadow Ball, and Quick Attack. Hyper Voice and Quick Attack for stab, with Quick Attack being priority, Shadow Ball just for a ghost move coverage, and Terra Blast for that fire attack. And it's got Pixelate to make Hyper Voice and Quick Attack stronger as well. So it's a pretty solid moveset for it. And as for the stats, at level 50, it'll have 202 HP with 252 EVs, 76 attack, 85 defense, 178 special attack with 252 EVs, 150 special defense, 81 speed with 4 EVs, and it'll have a modest nature. So that's Ukushi. Let's move on to the next one. So second on the team is Kira the Meowscarada. If he wants to stop running around. Stop! I know you're thankful of me for raising you, to be strong. But stop. Where am I looking? I really wish they would do some way to make it easier to look at them. I know it's only useful for very specific people, but there we go. At least they're gonna stop. It'll stop now. I can't go over there. We'll look at her butt. But yeah, there. Next up on the team is this sleepy bitch, Kira the Meowscarada. Just like as mentioned, it's all about attack here, so let's take a look at her stats. So here are his Kira. Kira is staying Grass Terra type because you don't want to terrestrialize Kira, you just want to fight with them. Or her, sorry. I'm sorry, Kira. Slip of the tongue. I see a big male icon on the screen there, and that's what I say. And as you see, no item. And you'll see why in a sec. So here's the moveset. Flower Trick for stab, Play Rough for fairy coverage, Foul Play for stab and dark, just dark attack, and Acrobatics for flying coverage. And it's got Protean, so all those could be stabbed depending on what I use first. Which can make Kira a little bit of a wild card, but it can make it pretty cool. And as for the stats, it'll have 151 HP, 162 attack. Oh, I got the wrong thing, okay. Yeah, sorry about that. It's going to have 162 attack. It has the wrong nature for some reason. It's supposed to have a jolly nature. I don't know what it has right now. I don't know why it doesn't. I have to go buy a Jolly Mint, I guess. But anyway, it's going to have 162 attack with 252 EVs, 90 its defense, 90 special attack, 91 special defense with 4 EVs, and 192 speed with 252 EVs. So ignore the stuff on the actual Pokemon screen. Just go by the things I show you because I've messed up the nature for some reason. And that's Kira. Let's move on to the next one. As for the next member of the party, it's Keita the Quaquavel. I'm still not too sure how to pronounce that name. Someone's going to have to correct me. Again, focusing on attack, here are his stats. So now we move on to Keita's stats. So Keita, he's staying water Tera type. He doesn't need to Terastallize. He's just here with his life orb to screw things over as much as he can. And so as for his moveset, he's got Aqua Step for stab and speed increases, Close Combat for mega damage and stab, Ice Spinner for coverage and terrain destruction, and U-Turn to get out of there. As for his stats, he's going to have 161 HP with 4 EVs, 172 attack with 252 EVs, 100 defense, 94 special attack, 95 special defense, and 150 speed with 252 EVs. Ignore what you're seeing on the screen. I don't have the nature set for these for him yet. I'm going to assume for no one I didn't get them set yet. But ignore that. That'll be fixed by the time I actually fight with them. But so that's his stats. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Up next in the team is Alexis the Gardevoir. Once again, focusing purely on fighting, here are her stats. Now we're on to Alexis's stats. And Alexis is staying Tera-type Fairy because she's another one that's not going to Terastallize too much. She's carrying an Expert Belt to make everything like her special attack, like special effective attack, like super effective, attacks do more damage. And let's take a look at her moveset. So she's rocking Moonblast for some stab, Psychic for stab, Mystical Fire for fire coverage, and Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is one of my favorite moves in the game for some reason. I just really love it. And I was right, I don't have their nature set yet, so ignore on the screen, on this like the actual Pokemon screen, and just take what I'm showing you. Her HP is going to be 143, 63 attack, 85 defense, 177 special attack with 252 EVs, 136 special defense with 4 EVs, and 145 speed with 252 EVs, and she's got a timid nature. And that's her. So let's and her ability's Trace. I should never mention the Trace for that. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? Without interrupting her beauty nap, and with Meowscarada messing around, I seen, or with Kira mousing around. I don't know how to speak, but without interrupting her beauty nap, here is the next member of the team, Tay the Oinkologne. Here are her stats. And here's Tay the Oinkologne. Oinkologne is also staying normal Tera type just for some, just to get rid of any weaknesses except fighting. And she's carrying a Rocky Helm. And let's take a look at the moveset. So it's Tay's rocking Iron Head for steel coverage, Play Rough, Stomping Tantrum, and Yawn just to shake things up. No normal attacks, but she's got some coverage instead. And her ability is Lingering Aroma to make people get rid of their actual abilities. Once again, natures have not been set yet for this team, so these numbers are wrong. HP will be 217 with 252 EVs, 167 with 252 EVs, 95 defense, 71 special attack, 101 special defense with 4 EVs, and 85 speed, and an Adamant nature to increase attack and lower special attack. So that's Tay. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Introducing the final member of the team is Crystal the Gothitelle. Now, she's taking a nap, so while she's taking a nap, let's look at her stats. So here are Crystal's stats. So she's staying Psychic Tera type. It's like, I really don't want to Tera type, Terastallize anyone except for Ukushi. Ukushi might be used all the time, I'm not too sure yet. This could change, the Tera type thing could change, that's the thing that can change the most here. So take that with take that as a for now. But yeah, so she's staying Psychic, and she's holding a Shell Bell, which heals her every time she does damage, which it's not too much, but it might help. And as for the moveset, she's got Psychic, she's Shadow Ball Dark Pulse, and Thunder Wave. So Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball do some bit more coverage with her. Psychic is stab, and Thunder Wave is just to debilitate. And she has Shadow Tag as an ability. You can't switch out when she's on the field. So she could be useful for double battles. I might actually take these into double battle eventually, but right now they're built for single battle. And as for the stats, she's going to have 177 HP with 252 EVs, 54 attack, 115 defense, 161 special attack with 252 EVs, 131 special defense with 4 EVs, and 85 speed. And she'll have a modest nature, which increases special attack and lowers attack. But I don't have nature set yet, so keep that in mind. And that's Crystal stats. And that was the team. So we're going to see just how well they can do. I think I have a pretty good coverage for everything. Mostly just focusing on offense with very few in-between things. But hopefully it'll do alright. It's got good coverage. I got two strong Pokemon at very least. And look at them all. They're just so cute. You can't... What was that, Kira? What was that? And they're all named after characters from stuff I'm working on or have tried to work on in the past. So they're all my original character names for the most part. And as you heard, some of them go by he, so 2 of them go by he, and the rest go by her. So that's that, and I will see you in the next team intro or on the battlefield. I do have more teams in the works, so there'll probably be another one of these pretty soon. So see you all next time, and say goodbye, girls. This is them saying goodbye. They're having fun. See you later.